So we're going to talk about Robert. What did his card say?
Was that music made him happy?
I love Robert. Robert was a cool guy. He was our server at the keg, not just once, but twice. And on the second occasion is when this grateful soul experience happened. I like Robert, one, because he shares the same name as my uncle, Uncle Robert. And Uncle Robert helped raise me. And he played a pivotal role in my upbringing as a child. And so when I heard his name was Robert the first time, it reminded me of my uncle. And he's no longer here. So I carried an emotional connection right then and there. And I felt like Uncle Robert was kind of speaking to me through this guy, Robert. And at first he was just a guy. He was just a server. But in our first meeting, he was very informative. He had great recommendations on what we should try. Teriyaki steak. I still remember that first moment. And it was an amazing experience. But the second time around, I was like, I hope we get Robert. I hope we get Robert. And we actually got Robert.
We didn't even ask for him.
No.
We went and he was the one serving us. And as you were talking, I'm like, what chance is that going to the same restaurant at different times and then the same person serving
different
you?
Table.
And different table, like the
different
first,
section.
The first time we were at like this exclusive almost section, and then the other time it was like general, and there were a lot of people there the second time. But we got him, and we got him for a purpose.
Yes, keep going. You want?
He opened up. I remember, he remembered us, and as we were having discussions with him, he opened up so much on this second occasion, talking about depression, talking about going into music to help him overcome his depression. And, one of the things that stood out and that I'd want to talk about is doing what makes you happy. Because when we face challenges, as Robert was sharing, it's important that we do what makes us happy, and music is what made him happy. What was your experience, though, also with the food and keg on a whole?
Well, now going into the food, that first experience was great. The second experience was more about him. I honestly don't even remember the food, except for the dessert, which he recommended on the second time. I forget is it tiramisu? I don't know what it was. But it was good, and it was his recommendation. But the first time was where the food he recommended was amazing. It was a teriyaki steak, and I never thought it would be good, but it was. And I think what happened was the experience behind his recommendation and who he was that brought life to the meal, to the experience, to the restaurant. And like all of our grateful souls, it's not necessarily about what they're doing, but it's about who they are. And so with Robert, yes, it brought me back to my childhood both times, but it was his gentle soul. He had glasses, and he was just like a really gentle, nice, kind person. I really resonate with that. And I enjoy when I meet people like that. I enjoy when people are gentle, when they're kind, when they're nice. And this experience was all of that. And these grateful souls offer us the opportunity to be able to resonate with them when we open ourselves up to the experience with them. What do you think? How was your experience with Robert?
I like the fact that his humility, he had an aura of humility that stood out for me in his approach, but also his openness to and confidence to share what he recommended food wise, but to share who he was as a person and to have deep conversations with us. And I find that as we go to these different places, restaurants, or we meet someone on the street, it is the vulnerability, it is the authenticity that he brought with himself as a person that stood out the most to me.
Cool. That's good. Yeah.
And so we give thanks for you, Robert. We give thanks for the joy you shared with us. We also give thanks for the stories you shared with us. We give thanks for the impact that you've had on our lives and the lives of others. And as usual, we end these by inviting you into a space of gratitude, into being thankful for who you are, for the breath that you take. And so we pause and invite you to listen to this gratitude meditation as we give thanks for Robert, but we also give thanks for you.
Meditation for gratitude. Sit in a comfortable position, relaxing your muscles. Breathe in deeply through your nose and sit up straight. Slowly breathe out and relax your shoulders. Bring awareness to your breath as you inhale and exhale. With each breath, feel gratitude rising in you for that breath. Every breath is precious and valuable. You are alive, which is a wonder. Feel that wonder and gratefulness as you breathe in and out. Now bring awareness to your heartbeat. Notice its quiet rhythm. Feel gratefulness for each breath. Your heart is truly miraculous, pulsing with life. Sit for a few moments in appreciation of your heart. Now give attention to your body. Your body truly is a wondrous thing. Feel the shape of your body with all its contours, fingers, toes, eyes, ears, skin. Truly a wonder of nature. Lungs breathing, heart beating, a body that can move and feel and do incredible things. A mind that is aware. let your very existence cause gratitude to swell within you. Grateful for breath. Grateful for heartbeats. Love for your wonderful body. When you feel yourself drifting from gratitude, come back. Back to the wonder of breath. The marvel of your heart. The magic of your body. You are here, present at this moment. And that's a wonderful thing. Spend a few moments feeling the gratitude, enjoying its positivity. When you are ready, bring your attention back to your surroundings and arise.